Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon Slatton.
And I'm Alexandra Renslow. The Minneapolis-St. Paul metro area is home to more than 40,000 West African immigrants.
But come next spring, about 1,000 may have to head back to their native countries. A program that allowed the immigrants of Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea to have temporary protected status, or TPS, in the U.S. because of the Ebola crisis is coming to an end in May. As Delane Cleveland reports, local groups are working hard to push for a longer extension.
If we just try to wall ourselves off here in America, it's completely callous and insensitive to the people of West Africa who are suffering.
2 years ago, at the height of the Ebola crisis, members of the local West African communities gathered on numerous occasions to figure out how to provide help to their native countries. At the same time, the U.S. government decided to offer help to people from those countries who happened to be here visiting.
The U.S. government, out of the kindness of their heart, decided, well, we're not going to send them back into the fire. We'll let them stay here till things get better.
It's called temporary protected status, and according to international lawyer Herhert Igbanugo, the federal government decided last month that their protected status expires in May.
Ebola was only a couple of years ago, but the devastating effect is going to last for a decade. Frankly, their hospitals are depleted, the healthcare systems are wiped out.
In other words, he's surprised the U.S. government is saying that it's safe for the estimated 500 to 1,000 African visitors to head back to their native countries.
We really think it was an oversight.
Abdullah Kiatamba of the Brooklyn Park nonprofit African Immigrant Services feels the same way.
They are currently an asset to the state, to our communities. They'll become a problem after May 21st. They become illegal. They can't drive. Their life will be disrupted.
That's why he's pushing members of Congress to put pressure on the president for an even longer extension.
Al Franken did a wonderful job. Amy Klobuchar did a wonderful job. Keith Ellison did a wonderful job. We just do not want them to sign the letter. We want them to become champions now.
In the meantime, Igbanugo will try to provide consultation to those who might have to go home in May.
That's what we do. We try to figure out a way to keep them here legally.
In Minneapolis, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Representatives from African Immigrant Services say that the ideal outcome would be an 18-month extension beyond next May and an opportunity for the people affected by this to apply for legal status.